Alright guys, so in today's video we're doing another NBA 2K16 Fantasy Draft Rebuilding Challenge. This is not a historic rebuild of any sort, so if you were looking for that, click off the video. This is, I believe, going to be the last one until NBA 2K17. I've had a lot of fun with this NBA 2K16 Fantasy Draft Rebuilds. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. They do pretty well on my channel. Basically what I do, I use the 2016 rosters because I hate 2017 contracts. I absolutely hate how much they get paid. I do a random team. We do a fantasy draft. The CPU drafts my whole team. I don't even choose what pick I have. I do random team on here, and then my job is to rebuild the team in 3 years. So basically that will be it. This is not my last rebuild. I will have one more rebuild. It's kind of my special last rebuild. I'm going to tell you it has something to do with my my MC value, my MT value in the top right corner right now. So let's get into this. Let's do a random team. That final rebuild should be out within the next couple of days. But let's just get this one underway, and we get the Orlando Magic. Did I get them last time? I don't think I did, but honestly, I don't really care at this point. It's literally just uniforms. Let's get into this. Let's have the assistant GM do the whole thing for us. I didn't see any pick of ours, so hopefully we have at least a decent pick, so we get a decent player, so I can at least make it help a little bit. That our team can be a little bit okay. Anyway, so we're in the 13th round now, and the draft has ended. So let's exit the draft. Let's take a look at our team. As I said, I'm using the 2016 roster, so I'm going to download the 2016 draft class in Moment of Truth. Okay. All right. You know what? This definitely could be worse. We could have a worse star player on the team besides Karl-Anthony Towns. And he's on a cheap contract. Derrick Rose, not so much. Probably going to look to move him. I have a whole bunch of players I want to move, and once I make my first trade, you guys will see it. Alright guys, we're taking a big risk here. Derrick Rose in a 2017 first round pick for Chris Bosh. This is just because Chris Bosh, for some reason, always has significant trade value, even though he has pretty much no trade value in real life. So let's see if I can put up him and 2 first round picks. He has a little bit of trade value in real life, but honestly, with all his blood clots, I believe that's what he has going on. Probably not worth too much nowadays. This is why you typically put up Chris Bosh. I mean, this is why I go risky on trades. Ooh, D'Angelo. But it looked like it was a good idea. Didn't look like it worked out. I mean, didn't look like it went bad. So, yep, this is going to happen. Andre Drummond now on the team. Cat's going to play power forward. I'm going to change his position because his overall does go up. So, that's why I do that, because I can get Andre Drummond on the team. So, I don't really know what else I'm going to do for this season. I still do have my first round pick this year, so that's obviously a little bit helpful. A few more trades I want to make, and once I make them, you guys will see them. Alright guys, we are trading Serge Ibaka to the Denver Nuggets for a 2016 Houston Rockets first round pick. I don't even know who's on the Rockets, but this trade has a little bit of value, so maybe it'll end up being a good pick. If not, just a complete salary dump. I don't need Serge Ibaka because I do have Karl-Anthony Towns playing power forward now. Timothy Mozgov is only on a 1-year contract, so if I really want to bring him back, I will for a whole lot cheaper than what I am paying Serge Ibaka for. And other than that, nothing terrible at this point. Eric Gordon's only on a 1-year deal, so I'm not going to have to pay him after this year. But if I can get anything better for him, I may look to do that. Excuse me. I need a better point guard, definitely. Actually, no, never mind. Drew Holiday. What am I thinking? Tyreek. Ooh, I like that, maybe. Kevin Love. All right, so he doesn't have bad trade value at all. Yeah, sure. Let's go for Tyreek Evans. Is this on a 1-year deal? Oh, Jose Calderon isn't on a 1-year deal. Anyway, I can do this without these 2 players. What's wrong with this? Bulls would acquire $2 million more. I'm not the Bulls. Give me Dante. He's on a 2-year deal. That's disgusting. Stop it. All right. All right, guys. So this is going to be the rotation for season number 1. Drew Holiday, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Thabo Sapolosha, who I really don't like there. So I actually may run Eric Gordon. He's 6'4". That's up in the air. But I'll actually put KCP there. So, Drew Holiday, Eric Gordon, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Andre Drummond. That's it for season number 1. We also have the Rockets first round draft pick. I didn't even look who's on their roster. Hopefully they're a bad team. They have Boogie. This team isn't great. Maybe Boogie will probably end up carrying them, actually. So, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1, where hopefully we can make the playoffs. Alright, guys, and at the end of season number 1, Kevin Durant is your MVP. 30 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, and 8 assists. D'Angelo Russell, also on the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, then maybe they are pretty good. Wins Rookie of the Year. Joakim Noah always wins 6th Man of the Year, literally no matter what team he's on. I legitimately think if he was the only center on the team, he would still win 6th Man of the Year somehow. It's like a preset in 2K that he always wins 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis in Philly wins Defensive Player of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, also in Philly, wins the Most Improved. And Rick Carlisle wins Coach of the Year. We tie. Actually, what? We were 6. I thought I was reading that wrong. We were 6 games better than the Dallas Mavericks, and we didn't get Coach of the Year. Okay, 2K, they really have to fix that in 2K17. Russell Westbrook, LA Lakers, that's possible. I guess it's possible, but probably not anymore at this point because he did re-sign on a contract extension. Not this video, let's talk about something else. Player stats on the year, led by a two-headed monster at the power, or the big man up front, whatever you really want to call him. Karl-Anthony Towns and Andre Drummond both putting up, they didn't both put up the same stats, excuse me. 17 for Karl-Anthony Towns, 15 for Drummond. Rebounding, 11 for Andre Drummond, and 10 for Karl-Anthony Towns. Rebounds, or assists, excuse me, I can't talk right now. 9 for Drew Holiday, maybe, damn, that's actually pretty impressive. Alright, so I guess this team did play pretty well together. We are the first seed in the East. I don't even know, honestly. I mean, how bad is the East? Like, in a fantasy draft, this team gets first in the East and goes 59-23. Alright, whatever. We are 5 games up on the second seed Charlotte Hornets, who do have Kevin Durant. Wait, how are we better than this team? Okay, I guess they just have a shitty-ass bench, and I guess we're decent. So, let's get into the playoffs. We're taking on the Philadelphia 76ers, who I believe have someone that I recognize. Oh yeah, they have Anthony Davis and Dennis Schroeder. Luol Deng. Oh, they actually got Okafor back, too. This shouldn't be... I mean, it's a pretty good 8 seed, I'm not going to lie. We are down 2-1. We are down 3-1. Okay. Cool, let's go 59-23, and let's just lose in the first round to an 8 seed. Los Angeles Lakers going to win the NBA Finals. Your Finals MVP is Russell Westbrook, so apparently that happened. Andre Drummond is now a free agent, so I'm going to match any contract offer that he does get, or maybe he'll even sign with us. So let's see how we did in the draft. Hopefully the Rockets sucked. I didn't even look and see if they did. Troy Williams, what pick do we have? Come on, give us a good pick. Yup. Perfect, thank you. I'm moving up to number 2 or number 1. Let's see what I can get for 4 and 29. Come on, give me something. Give me number 4 or 3. Sure, I like that. That's a good trade right there. Come on, 2K. Let's go. Now I'm gonna move up to number 2. All right, let's see what I can get for number 2 or number 3. Number 2, I don't really want Kyle Korver. Great trade offer. No, alright, I'm just going to actually, let's sit at 3. I feel like I'm never at the 3rd pick. I'll see you guys in the draft. Alright, guys, we're here at the 3rd pick. We do have 20 trade offers. Chris Dunn went 1 and Buddy Hield went 2. So I'm probably going to end up taking Brandon Ingram just because we do need a small forward. And you guys always feel the need to let me know that I do always get Ben Simmons. So I actually am just going to go ahead and get Brandon Ingram because why not? Because I feel like I never get him. So let's take Brandon Ingram. I'll see you guys at rookie signings. Alright guys, we were here rookie signings. Brandon Ingram obviously was our 3rd overall pick. Definitely going to go ahead and sign him. We drafted this guy, another guy named Ryan Anderson. The Ryan Anderson currently in the NBA is white. This guy is not white, definitely. So I'm not gonna bring in either of them just because they're 2nd round draft picks. I mean, I don't really need that many roster spots. KCP's on a cheap option. Yeah, these guys are all on cheap options, so I'll bring them back. LeBron declined, DeRozan declined. Maybe DeRozan would be interesting to go after because I always get LeBron. You guys don't like it anymore, so I just got Brandon Ingram. No need to go after LeBron, so definitely offering that qualifying to Andre Drummond. He wants to test, so I don't really care. We have a lot of money, I'm guessing, and he's a restricted free agent, so I'm just going to match with, honestly, whatever offer I get, or he gets. So $56 million in cap. Can DeRozan maybe be here? Cool, DeRozan's here. I feel like DeMar DeRozan's like literally never here, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to give him a max deal just to make this probably a little bit easier. Maybe he'll definitely sign with us. Player option, no trade clause. I just want to make sure we get him. We are his number 1 offer, and then I'm also going to offer Andre Drummond a really big deal too, just to make sure we get them both, bring them both on the team, really just finalize this team all together. We are his number 1 offer as well. Please tell me we get both of them. We do. 10 million remaining, so that's looking good for us. Dwight Howard want to come in. Evan Turner wouldn't be bad. Actually, what do we need? Point guard, we are all set with Drew Holiday. Really, shooting guard, we're fine with DeRozan. Small forward, we're fine with Ingram. I mean, this team is looking really good for season number 2. So maybe I'll just bring in Evan Turner, I guess, just to back him up. Back up Brandon Ingram. Unless, who else can I bring in? I kind of need a point guard, but there's no one here. Do I want to bring back Eric Gordon? I'll bring back Eric Gordon, I guess. So that's fine. I like Eric Gordon. Actually, we don't need a shooting guard. We definitely don't need a shooting guard. So, you know what? I'll just bring in Evan Turner. I'm fine with that. And then maybe I'll offer contracts to the players I do have bird rights on. So 8.5 and a player. And then who else do I have bird rights on? Troy Daniels, no. You know, I'll just bring back Eric Gordon on his bird rights if he really wants to. So I'll offer him 8 just because this should be the final season, I would think. I mean, this team's looking pretty good. Mozgov, if he wants to come back for 4, he can. So player option there. Do we lose Mozgov? Nope, we get him back as well. So player progression. Hopefully this team can win a championship. Andre Drummond's an 90, DeMar DeRozan's an 89, Karl-Anthony Towns is an 89, Drew Holiday's an 83, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's an 80, Eric Gordon's pretty much an 80. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 with possibly some trades. Alright guys, we are trading Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 2 first-round picks, and Timothy Mozgov to the Chicago Bulls for Mike Conley and a 2017 Kings first-round pick, which also has a lot of trade value. I think I like Mike Conley more than Drew Holiday. I just think I'd rather have him play there, but this rotation's looking really good. I may try to move, I don't even know at this point. I may try to move like Quincy Acey and like maybe that first round pick. Actually, could I get Drew Holiday and 2 first? That might be my final trade. Unless I can get something like really good for this, I might just leave the rotation the way it is, because this team's honestly, it's overpowered, especially in a fantasy draft like this. Giannis, I don't really need a small forward because I have Brandon Ingram. I mean, maybe I would prefer that. Ooh, Derek Favors, but I have Cat. I don't even know. Like, I have every position filled. Ooh. I don't even need those players, though. All right, you know what? Let's just get Giannis. And then, honestly, I don't really even care at this point if Brandon Ingram comes off the bench, because he's a rookie, so he can come off the bench for all I really care. So, now I actually shift to trade Evan Turner. So, let's trade Evan Turner for a backup point guard at this point. Evan Turner and a first and a second round for a backup point guard. Hopefully, that's an option, and that's going to be all the trades, I believe, for this video. Ooh, Dennis Schroeder's up there. I'm probably just going to do Dennis Schroeder, honestly, unless I see... What the hell? That's a pretty good trade offer. Ooh, Devin Booker and Nicholas Batum. I like this offer too much. This team is just getting insane. So you know what? Let's just leave this team the way it is. Mike Conley, DeMar DeRozan, Brandon Ingram, Karl-Anthony Towns. Really? Giannis is going to come off the bench? You know, if it's what 2K wants, it's what 2K wants. Andre Drummond, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nicholas Batum, Devin Booker, Eric Gordon, and Clint Capella, and Quincy Acey. So this team's looking insane, man. If this team can't win a championship, I don't know what can. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2, where hopefully we can get it done in the final season. Alright guys, and at the end of season number 2, Kyrie Irving is your MVP, 29 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 10 assists. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year on the Washington Wizards. I mean, I don't really care about Rookie of the Year at this point. Michael Carter-Williams wins 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis wins his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year. Cameron Payne wins Most Improved. And finally, we get a Coach of the Year. I mean, even though we had the best record in the league last year, Scott Skiles is the Coach of the Year, 69 and 13. We did go... I don't really care about the All-NBA teams. But yes, 69-13, obviously first and probably the NBA. Definitely first in the East. Player stats, DeMar DeRozan, 17 points. Karl-Anthony Towns, 15. Andre Drummond, 15. Batum with 13.5. So this team all around just played really well. Brandon Ingram, obviously, I mean, I think he got taken out of the lineup around midseason. Feel free to pause the video at any point that you really want here. Standings, we were 14 games up on the 2nd seed of Philadelphia 76ers, and we were 7 games better than the 1st seed in the West, the Memphis Grizzlies. So let's go game by game. I don't think really we lose the game. We shouldn't have much of a problem with this team, you would think. All right, we beat them in 5, now taking on the 5 seed of Chicago Bulls. Let's see who they have on their team that makes them good. They have James Harden, and when we traded them KCP for Mike Conley, I believe. I might be wrong. But we are up 2-1 on them, 3-1, and we are in the Eastern Conference Finals to take on the 3-seeded Toronto Raptors. Let's see who the Raptors have on their team. They have they have Draymond, Bradley Beal, Danilo Gallinari. This isn't a bad, like, I don't even know if you can really call that a big 3, but it's not a bad team at all. Maybe really. All right, yeah, put Giannis in there. He probably belongs in there more than Nicholas Batum or Brandon Ingram. If this team loses, man, I swear to God, this team is just so good. Like, what? No. There's no way. There's no way. 2K, you're high as shit. There's no way. There's no way. Get out of here. Make a comeback. 135, I'm going to hop in. I suck at 2K, but I'm going to win this game. All right, guys, 135 left to go. We don't even have the ball at this point. Actually, I want to make sure the proper subs are in. Why Mike Conley's not in for Devin? Actually, no, we might need 3-pointers. But really, you're not going to put Cat in. Why the hell? What is this lineup? I think I'd rather have Brandon. Actually, 3-pointers actually, no, let's put... Yeah, this is a fine rotation. Actually, Mike Conley's 3-pointers to B+, Devin Booker's an A-. I'm going to leave this the way it is. Oh, man, we don't have any timeouts, so we can't change this either. But let's get this done. We're going to do this. I don't know how we are not, like, winning this. Come on. No! Steal the ball. Steal the basketball. Stop playing like idiots. No. Why are you helping me, Brandon Ingram? Get out of here. Oh my god. So annoying. This is stupid, man. Honestly, at this point, this team can't win. I mean, just go over how good this team is. I mean, this is just stupid shit that pisses me off in 2K, because this team would win in real life. This team would destroy people in real life. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what to do. We're going to get it done. Let's go. We're going to get it done. Come on, Devin Booker. Be great. Come on. Pick. Give me a pick, Cat. Oh. What am I doing? What is that? Oh my god. Alright, well, at least we got some foul shots. I'm so bad at playing this game, and I fully accept it. Alright, we hit the first free throw with Cat. Come on, keep it a 4-point game, Cat. Okay, we make it a 4-point game. Come on. Come on, let's lock it down. Come on, lock it down. Andre Drummond is not the best shooter in the world, so I don't think I'm going to be shooting with him at any time soon, unless it's the low post. I really should not be playing on ball D. Draymond's such like a cheese in this game, I feel like. I should not be playing on ball D. No. Oh my god, that's such cheese. There's 3 people on him. Apparently 2K is one of the dumbest games alive, with the fact that we didn't win that series. I mean, we lost 4-2. Let's just go over roster by roster. I mean, Andre Drummond, DeMar DeRozan, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mike Conley, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nicholas Batum, Devin Booker, Clint Capella, Brandon Ingram, Eric Gordon really make up our roster that actually played. Let's head over to the Toronto Raptors. Draymond Green, Bradley Beal, Danilo Gallinari, Ed Davis. What? Your 4th best player is Ed Davis, and mine is, I think, Mike Conley. Like, if I'm not wrong, yeah, Mike Conley. Like, really, really. I mean, Cody Zeller beat us. I mean, Kyle Korver in his cheesy 3. Jamal Murray. Like, really, 2K? Like, really? And good, fuck, of course they won. I thought they were literally down 3-1. Bradley Beal can go to fuck himself. I don't really care at this point, but oh my god. I gave all my draft picks, and now we have to do this whole thing again. I have no money. Maybe someone will take a mid-level exception. Hopefully they would do that. I mean, we didn't even make the NBA Finals, so they probably won't, but oh my god, man. That is just so stupid. We have no picks, right? I just don't want to look stupid. We have no picks. That just pisses me off so much, because this team is so good, and like, how? I just don't understand how. I don't even know who we have left under contract. Oh, we have Cat, Booker. All right, cool. They all have team options. Or they all have, yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Chris Paul, you want to come here, buddy? Want to maybe take a little mid-level exception? Oh, Giannis is a free agent, but I don't even know how much money we have. He is restricted, but I don't know if we're going to be able to match or not, because we should have bird rights on him. Giannis wants to test. We have no money whatsoever, so I'm going to have to match it. We have a little bit of a mid-level exception. Chris Paul, you want... Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy. Chris Paul wants to come to a contender. He considers us a contender. Kyle Lowry does not want to. Giannis, I may or may not bring back. Chris Paul, baby. Yeah, right? Am I right? Am I right? Chris Paul. Now I'm going to match whatever offer there is for Giannis, unless he wants to come back here. All right, Giannis, just come back. Stop, buddy. Stop it. Player option. Stop it. Really? Come on. Please don't do this cheese where I match it and it doesn't even work. Dude, what is that? Like, legitimately, what is that? Like, I clearly hit match contract. It's just dumb as shit at this point. Like, I mean, both of them are lit up green. 2K has got to fix some of this stupid stuff. Chris Paul, Andre Drummond, Karl-Anthony Towns, DeMar DeRozan, Mike Conley. Dude, if this team can't win, I don't know what can. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. The final season where hopefully we can win a championship. Alright guys, so since I want to make this team as overpowered as possible, we were trading Mike Conley, a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and Spencer Dinwiddie for Jahlil Okafor and Patrick Beverley. We get our backup point guard back, and honestly, at this point, if this team cannot win a championship, oh my god, look at how good they are. I mean, we have a top 3 point guard in the NBA. I'd say he's the 3rd best point guard. We have probably the third or 4th best shooting guard. We have the 2nd best rookie this year. We have the 2nd best center in the NBA, I'd say. We have the 3rd best center, probably like the 7th or 6th or 7th. Oh my god, this team is so good. Alright, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. If we can't win a championship, oh my god, man, I'm done. Alright guys, and at the end of season number 3, the final season, Kevin Durant is your MVP, Harry Giles wins Rookie of the Year, Joakim Noah once again, I mean, really, is anyone else going to win Sixth Man of the Year? Anthony Davis, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. Trey Burke wins Most Improved. And finally, once again, Scott, I don't know why I said finally. Scott Skiles is once again your Coach of the Year. I mean, maybe finally we could win a championship. That would be considerate of 2K. I mean, typically you think with a team like this, it would win. I mean, look at this team. Honestly, at this point, it's kind of ridiculous if this team can't win a championship. But, oh man, let's get this underway. We were 16 games up on the second seeded Charlotte Hornets. We were 10 games up on the first seed in the West, the Houston Rockets. Player stats, honestly, you can pause because I'm getting really bored of showing 2K16 player stats. Pause at any point that you really want. I don't really care. 8th seed Atlanta Hawks. Let's go check out their roster. Let's see who they do have. They have Isaiah Thomas. If we don't sweep this team, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Alright, good. We sweep them. The Philadelphia 76ers, I've actually read you their team like 3 times, so I don't even really care. I'm probably actually going to go game by game with them just because I don't even know. I feel like 2K is going to do something stupid like that, where something absolutely dumb as shit will happen. Like, De'Aaron Fox dropped points on us. Like, okay, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Come on. 3-2. Please. Thank you. Stop it. This is not a hard challenge. I mean, Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls. Honestly, James Harden is our only problem here. Best shooting guard in the NBA might be a little bit of a problem, but thank you. Just sweep them. Thank you. Did you see the Minnesota Timberwolves? Should not be a problem in theory, you would think. Eric Bledsoe, get out of here if this team is a problem. If we lose one game to this team, this is not a successful rebuild. Come on, 2-0. Really? Why are we losing to this team? So stupid, but we finally win a championship. Oh my god, man, that was way too hard than it should have been. Chris Paul is your Finals MVP. Chris Paul finally gets a ring. 5 games, 34 minutes, 18 points per game. 3 rebounds and 12 assists. Probably should have been more than 3 rebounds, but then again, we do have 3 centers on the team, basically. Oh my god, that was way too challenging. Should have been a championship in year number 2. Chris Paul, DeMar DeRozan, Andre Drummond, Karl-Anthony Towns. I mean, 490 overalls. I mean, Joe Okafor is almost a 90 overall. Nicholas Batum, actually, if you gave Okafor probably one more year, he probably would have been a 90 overall. Brandon Ingram, Devin Booker, Clint Capella, Eric Gordon, Patrick Beverley, Marcelo Huertas, Jeff Adrian, and probably a bunch of other players that retired. I just had no money, so we go big or go home. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop this video a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to my channel. 2K17 is right around the corner. All those videos, all that fun should be coming out soon, along with me raging at the CPU probably. But any more suggestions for 2K rebuilds? I'm pretty sure I have one more. As I said, you can take a guess. It's something with my my VC level up in the right hand corner. I'm pretty sure I said MT earlier. Well, I don't even care at this point. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys all in the next video.